What's going on, everybody? My name is Paul. Welcome back to the basketball show. Let's talk All-Star Weekend. And this is going to be centered on LeBron James and what he did. And it was disgusting, in my opinion. But let me just quickly go through. The All-Star Weekend altogether was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was just okay, in my opinion. The dunk contest was pretty good. I liked Castle in the final. And like McClunk, that kid can freaking jump. I'm surprised he's not in the NBA somewhere, at least on a full contract. I'm not saying he deserves to play a lot of minutes, but the kid should have a contract in the NBA and not have to be in the G League. That's one thing. The All-Star format in the game, it was okay. I mean, yeah, the older guys didn't want to lose to the rising stars, so that created some competition, and it was pretty good. I don't like the games go to 40 points. They're just zooming too, especially with all those threes being taken. So I don't like that. But let's get to LeBron and what we're supposed to talk about. Every single person I've seen so far went at LeBron and they just destroyed him after what he did right before the All-Star game. He announced about an hour before the game that he's not going to be available. He's dealing with an injury of his ankle or soreness or whatever it might be. Softy LeBron James again. And he said it about an hour before the game, with Adam Silver not having any time to find a replacement that's deserving to have a position in the All-Star squad.
I just want to follow up on tonight's game. You got Stephon Castle and the Rising Stars team going up against the OGs, you, KD, Steph. Kind of what's your approach to that new format, and what will we see from you tonight?
You won't see anything from me tonight. Unfortunately, I will not be in uniform tonight. Still dealing with ankle and foot discomfort, so I will not be playing tonight, unfortunately. I hate that.
LeBron James wanted this on his resume, and I think he did it on purpose, selfishly, so he's still listed as the All-Star. He didn't give up his place. He didn't do the honorable thing like Giannis did, and Adam Silver actually had time to find a replacement for Giannis, and whatever happened was just disgusting. I want to show you some comments that were made by Shannon Sharp, Perk, Stephen A. Smith. Everybody just destroyed him. I was surprised that Shannon Sharp actually went after him. That thing that we saw, he had no remorse about it either. He doesn't care. The guy has been proven to be a narcissist and a selfish guy. It's similar to what he did with Bronny, selecting him in the draft, making the Lakers select him, because he didn't deserve to be in that draft at the time, and he took somebody's place. They don't care. All they care about is themselves. So that's LeBron James for you. But watch these comments that Stephen A. Smith, Perk, and Shannon Sharp made. They just went after LeBron like crazy.
I'm disappointed in LeBron. I believe LeBron knew on Wednesday night after the game that he wasn't going to play. And he could have did just the exact same thing that Giannis did. Giannis says that he's not going to play. Adam Silver was able to name Trae Young as his replacement. Giannis still showed up, put on his uniform, and supported. I don't get and LeBron didn't, if the reports are true, he didn't arrive until Saturday. I mean, so I just don't get it. Because I believe Norman Powell was deserving. Guys, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Norman Powell was deserving of that. He earned that. He earned the right to be there if LeBron wasn't going to play. What was the purpose of him just showing up in street clothes? You're not going to play. If you want to just show up, because he could have did exactly what Giannis did. Show up, put the uniform on. I'm here to support you guys, but I'm not going to play. The mere fact that he got on a flight and had to fly, and he's talking about his ankle and foot discomfort, the swelling goes on when you're up in the air. I didn't agree with that. I did not agree with LeBron's decision not to show up. He showed up late and not playing this ball game. If you're not going to play, give someone else an opportunity to fill that spot. Left Shaq with just 7 guys instead of the customary 8. I did not agree with this decision, guys. I thought LeBron in this situation was selfish. He knew he wasn't going to play. And then instead of just telling Adam Silver, I'm not going to play, and allowing him to name a replacement, even if it's not Norman Powell, though I think he's had earned that right, considering how well he played, that's what should have happened for me.
I'm just so proud of my boy Shannon Sharp. I know he got a lot in him. I didn't know he had that in him. Selfish LeBron? Oh my Lord, did you bring it this morning? It's just a moment right here. I just got to pause. I'm just so proud of my man Shannon Sharp. I didn't know he could do it. You're damn right LeBron was selfish. You're damn right he was. I mean, there's no way around this. You know, you're going to sit up there and announce before the game where Adam Silver doesn't even have a time to give a replacement. And again, giving props to Draymond, Jalen Rose, Vince Carter. All three of them pointed that out. They said the same exact thing the minute it was discovered that LeBron James had announced that he wouldn't be available. Yo, you could have let people know earlier. There would have been time for a roster spot to be filled. There's some deserving All-Stars. And I love the fact, Shay, that you brought up Norman Powell, because that would have been my selection. That brother has been balling for the Clippers all year long. What a special, special season he has had. You're LeBron James. And listen, like I said before, we know how great he is. We know he's on the Mount Rushmore. We know the championships, the MVPs. You know the fact that he never cheats the game, that he answers the call. But this brings up a couple of things that he has done that has cheated the game. I personally hold LeBron James responsible for messing up the slam dunk contest, and we'll get into that later. He is directly responsible.
Look, it came out Bron looked selfish in this situation. Not from the standpoint that he's injured and, you know, he didn't want to be out there and play because he's trying to get over his ankle injuries and making sure that he's prepared for the season. But the fact that he could have let people know this earlier. So that's a guy like Norman Powell could have been out there on his as a first-time All-Star competing.
Now, after watching these comments, you saw Stephen A. Smith was basically called it super selfish, that LeBron James did that an hour before, where Adam Silver, again, wasn't able to find a replacement, and there were people waiting for that spot. Then you had Perk, who also said that it was selfish and it shouldn't have been handled that way. And then you had Shannon Sharp, who said, literally, I am very disappointed in LeBron James. And that's the correct way to go about it, because it's very disappointing that this guy just behaves the way he behaves. I'll be honest with you. You can think I'm biased or unbiased, whatever the heck you want to think. I am really hoping this guy will be out of the league very, very soon, and we can move on from all this drama and all this garbage that we have to deal with him season after season after season. The stupid comments, the stupid behaviors, the selfish behaviors, the flopping, the constant complaining, pointing out fans that need to be thrown out of arenas. It's just ridiculous. I can't stand the guy anymore. I've had enough of him in 22 years, and I really hope he's going to retire sooner than his contract runs out, because if we got to put up with him another 2 years, because I think that's what he's got left on his contract, oh boy, these are going to be 2 long years. And this dude's going to make it all about himself. You know that. Crazy weekend. Crazy things happened. The ratings were okay, I guess, for the All-Star weekend. But what LeBron James did was basically disgusting. That sums it up completely. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.